If you are listening to this tonight, there may be a strong chance that you and I are not aligned philosophically, politically, religiously. Our worldviews may be really different, but I can almost guarantee you, unless you make up a really small criminal fringe of depraved people, I would be willing to bet $1 million that you can agree that we should be protecting our children. And this message here tonight is one of righteous indignation, because I have seen during this political season, which I think we can all kind of buckle in and brace ourselves for, this being a weird political season during a really weird trying year. I think that one of the things that I have found to be shocking and alarming is that I am now seeing children being exploited for a political agenda. Now, you may think you're not doing that, but have you shared a post accusing somebody else of being a pedophile because you don't agree with them politically? Or maybe you really believe it, but are you leaving the child's image up? Because that's traumatizing and debasing that person as an individual. It's humiliating that little girl or that little boy who is a minor, who couldn't give consent to have her picture taken, or didn't even know she was having her picture taken, or was there because her mom and dad had her be there. But if she or he is in a message or a meme or a post for political reasons, and it's that little girl or that little boy, it's being suggested that they're being abused in that image in an effort to really degrade the political candidate in that political post. And I've actually seen it go both ways. If that is the case, what you're doing is you're exploiting that child. You're not blurring out their face. You have it for the entire world to see, and it's going viral. So in an effort to spit on a political candidate for political gain, to push your own political agenda, what you're saying is that you're okay with that child being humiliated while you do that. And I say to that, shame on you. You should know better. Now, if you've scrolled past it like I have and you've not said anything about it, shame on us. We should be calling that out all day long, because what you don't probably see, which we may never see or ever hear, is how humiliating that is for that individual. That may be a child who is now a young adult and is seeing her image go viral, and it being suggested that what we're viewing is an image of her being molested or groomed. That's not okay. Absolutely not okay. So that has to stop right now. I recognize that a lot of people probably have never thought about it that way, but now you know, so do better. The other thing that I want to address is this real focus right now on pedophilia. Yeah, pedophilia is horrific. It is disgusting. It should be criminalized. And guess what? It is. If you get arrested on charges of sexually abusing a minor, I mean, good luck to you. You may never see the light of day again. And also good luck to you, because even criminals in the prison system also are in agreement of how disgusting and horrific that criminal behavior is. And there have been lots of cases of pedophiles actually being beat up or killed in prison. Kind of everyone except for pedophiles can get around that issue. I know there have been some viral posts claiming that there is this group that is really pushing a pedophilia agenda. Yeah, it's baseless. There's no real evidence of that at all. So, do your research. But here's the other thing. Stop spreading that nonsense. Because what if you are a child who has been abused and you're constantly running up on this new viral sensation about pedophilia? That's not cool. The other thing is that I think people don't seem to understand is that in our effort to highlight our society's disgust with the sexualization of children, we're actually also aligning with it when we share these pictures. So what I'm talking about is not child pornography. If child pornography is pretty clear, it can be hard to define, but if you see it, you would know exactly what it is, and you would be horrified. But there's also kind of this gray area that it's the sexualization of children. They might be clothed for the most part, but it might be revealing and suggestive. They might be in certain poses. Guess what? Pedophiles love that. And they also love the fact that it's enough gray area that it can't meet the legal definition of of child pornography and sharing those explicit images. So if you're really mad about the sexualization of children and you want to make that point by sharing pictures of sexualized images of children, you're aligning with that problem. You're also not taking into account that those are actually just children who can't give their consent, that didn't necessarily want to be there. But even if they did, they're kids. They don't get to make that decision. Somebody benefited from it. What I'm specifically referring to is a Netflix show which had a poster of some sexualized images of children. There was public outrage. Netflix apologized, which they darn well should have, and they also took it down. So if you're continuing to see the trailer or the poster for this, you're the one that's perpetuating it. Those images were taken down, so the only way that you can continue to spread it is if you're actively aligning with that. I'm just really encouraging everyone today to take a deep breath, calm way the heck down, and stop being part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. If your outrage is in proportion to the amount that you're contributing to places like Safe Child or Prevent Child Abuse North Carolina, or in your own state, any kind of, child protection services or nonprofit work, like the wonderful work that child advocacy centers are doing here in North Carolina. If your check is in proportion to your disgust, then we won't have a problem. But if you're just simply spreading these images, furthering the sexualized images spread on social media, re-traumatizing victims, or victims who aren't even victims are now victims because you have insinuated that we're looking at pictures of them being exploited and groomed or molested, you're causing a problem, and we've already got enough problem. And if you have questions about how your state school is handling sex education, yes, there is a resource that you can check into. It is called the Department of Instruction. And you can go to them and you can ask them, what is our state allowed to teach? What are we not allowed to teach? Ask really smart, pressing questions, such as, what do you do to make sure that you don't have a teacher who has a history of being a perpetrator in a classroom? What are your policies surrounding a child being, in the same room with an adult? What does it look like if somebody does, whether it's a peer, a student, another student, or a teacher, or a staff member, if they suspect that a child is being abused, what's the protocol there for the school? Who's the next person that they call? What have they done to make sure that they're trauma informed? What are the training that the teachers are getting? What is legislatively mandated that they get? What's the funding behind it? Start making a noise. Start using your voice, but use it in the right way, because otherwise we're just contributing. And first, let's do no harm.